Hi, so I'm continuing the vlog tag with Peter Wilson speaking about potential. If you haven't seen his vlog, you can scroll down on the page and you'll find it. It's full interrogation style with the top light and everything. You should check it out. So, in continuing that conversation on potential, I also had a wonderful conversation this morning with Dicken. Dicken Bettinger is a wonderful teacher, author, mentor. And I wanted to read you something from his book called Coming Home, Uncovering the Foundations of Psychological Well-Being. As a continuation on potential, but also as a celebration of teachers and mentors who have been very, very valuable to me. So I'm going to read you a section which relates to potential. And it talks about this phrase called your true nature, and where it is that true potential is found within people, okay? So, what's required for us to access our full potential in any moment? All that is required to discover this silent mind is a very subtle shift in attention, away from the waves and the turbulence, away from the things of the world, and toward the space that is always there, quiet, welcoming, present, waiting. It's the only thing you can't get to by trying. And the instant you realize that truth and stop trying, you're able to experience your natural state of mind. This natural state is always right here, beneath the noise of your babbling thought system. Realizing its presence is not a matter of having to quiet your mind. It is not a doing. It is about realizing what is already there. Anyone trying to help you realize this presence or space can only use words that point you to look in that direction, hoping that by doing so, you may first experience and then realize what lies within. But this is an inner space before your thinking. It is untouched by life, and it's unspoilt by words. It is before any words. It is in the now. Not the now in time, but before time, before any concept of time that we may have. That is an excerpt from this book. And for me, what that means in this conversation around potential is that kind of within us we have both the noise that's frantic and worried and concerned and overwhelmed, and we have a kind of more still, generative, creative space that exists in our minds in every moment. And we kind of get used to living in the more frantic side of life. And we almost never look at the other thing that's present, that gets us through life when we do well, that guides us when we're stuck, and that is always pointing us in a kind of healthier direction for ourselves. So listen to that piece again if you have to. Reflect on that and see what you find.